Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Today is my favorite day of the month. This is the day my book of the month box arrived. So let's check it out and see what's inside. Real quick before I open the box, book of the month is a subscription box and you receive a book every month. There are usually 5 books to choose from, but this month in March, they actually gave us 7 titles to choose from. I ordered one of the book of the month choices, and then I also added on 2 extra books as add-ons. So let's see what I ordered. Here is my book of the month. This is the Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. I love to listen to crime podcasts, so I thought this would be perfect for me. The quick take on the Book of the Month website says this is the perfect read for every true crime fan who suspected they might just get to the bottom of things better than the prose. So I can't wait to read this one. I've heard so many good things about it. So this was my choice for Book of the Month. And then there were 6 other choices. I'm going to go over those at the end of the video because I want to do my reviews of my February books first. So stay tuned to the other choices I could have chosen. But this is my Book of the Month. I also added on 2 add-ons. So my first add-on is the Will Smith memoir, simply called Will. This is by Will Smith and Mark Manson. The quick take on this one: brave, astonishing, and inspiring, Will Smith's memoir is a profound, entertaining journey of self-knowledge. So I love Will Smith. I am from his generation of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, so I can't wait to see what he has to share in his memoir. And the last book, this was a book of the month, I think, of February 2021. So this book is called Arsenic and Adobo, and this is by Manansala. And this one says that awkward moment when your ex-boyfriend gets poisoned in your restaurant and everyone thinks you did it. This book is her debut, and I'm doing a reading challenge where I need 3 books that are debuts, so this one will check off that list, and I've just heard some good things about it. I'm interested to read it. It seems like it'll be a quick, fun read. I'll let you know next month how this one goes. And the last thing in the box, my favorite part, the bookmark: new books, same laundry, I'm not folding. I wanted to go over my February books. My book of the month for February was called The Golden Couple. It was a thriller by Greer, Hendricks, and Sarah Pekkanen. I loved this book. It kept me on my toes. It kept me guessing. It was a page turner. I finished this one super quick. So many twists and turns. Super entertaining. Highly recommend it. The Golden Couple. That was my February book of the month book. I also in February ordered 2 add-ons. One of them was Anthony Bourdain's book Kitchen Confidential. In December, I read the book In the Weeds, which was about his travel show. This one was from him, and it was about his life as a chef. And I loved the insight on the restaurant industry, some of the behind the scenes info, things that happen in the kitchen. Very interesting. It was a slow and tedious read for me, but I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot, thought it was very interesting. My other book for February, I don't have it in my hands. I've already passed it along. It's called The Maid by Nita, Prose, and I love this book. This was about a maid. This was fun and quirky, but it was still a murder mystery, and you're trying to figure out what happened, and I just loved it. I loved the main character, the maid, and I highly recommend this book. Super fast, quick read. I think I finished it in one day because it was that good. The last book I read in February, this was not a book of the month book, but I have heard so much about Colleen Hoover. I had to go get Verity. So this is my first Colleen Hoover book. This is a thriller. I could not put this down. She is such a great writer. This was my first Colleen Hoover book, so if you have any recommendations, where do I go from Verity? What are the other Colleen Hoover books I should put on my to be read list? If you have read this book, let me know what you think about the letter at the end. Do you believe the letter? Do you think the letter was true? I don't know. Book of the Month is a subscription box, so each month they give you several books to choose from. This month they gave us 7 to choose from, and like I mentioned earlier, I ordered the Book of Cold Cases, and the other choices were a fantasy called The Cartographers by Ping Shepherd, a literary fiction called The Verifiers by Jane Peck, a contemporary fiction called The Unsinkable Greta James by Jennifer Smith, a romance called Dating Dr. Dill, and this is by Nisha Sharma, a mystery called The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley, a true crime called Tell Me Everything by Erica Krause. That was everything in this month's Book of the Month box. If you are interested in Book of the Month, it is a subscription box, and I will have a coupon code in the description below, so be sure to check that out. I believe right now your first book is only $5 with my link. If you are a Book of the Month Club member, let me know in the comments below which book you chose this month, and also let me know what you recommend. I'm always looking for new things to read. And that was it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe.